different times number one has changed hands over that span. It's phenomenal, and yet there's this sense that it might not end anytime soon because you look at how good they are, and I kind of feel like, man, you go back to the 2005 season.
This is a Sylvania 8P 18-1 coat pocket radio that I found in an antique shop a couple weeks ago, and replaced the capacitors, and it's playing pretty nicely now. It is very similar to this Emerson in size, and larger, of course, than the Zenith 500, which was probably the quintessential coat pocket radio that most people like to collect. And I was curious to know how it compared in terms of quality to the Emerson and to the Zenith. So I decided to do this little comparison test here. So
You could conceivably have to beat Alabama twice. SEC championship game and then again. So to get down to finally answering,
I have it tuned to this sports station, ESPN, I think. Don't have a good music station locally that I can tune in. So we'll just have to do voice comparison on the 3 sets. This is an 8 transistor set, and the Emerson is an 8 transistor set, and I forget offhand if this is 7 or 8. I think it's 8, not sure. Anyway, as you can
are not Georgia or Ohio State.
you
I
see
think
it,
they are Oklahoma and Michigan.
sounds pretty decent.
I don't think Georgia.
These have rather large
How
speakers.
are they
You can.
gonna do it?
This is
I
about
have
the
a
size
problem
of the
with
speaker in
Georgia.
all 3 of
I
them.
don't have a problem with Georgia. Let me rephrase that. There are things about Georgia that I need to see before I believe. The young receivers that are stepping up. I mean, I think they've only got like 2 wide receivers that have even caught a pass from Jake Fromm coming back.
So now we can hear the Emerson.
But they're an unknown. Defensively, they lost a lot of talent, although the guys that are stepping up, especially in the front 7, have played a lot of snaps. But even so, last year, Georgia was one of the worst teams in the SEC at getting behind the line of scrimmage and bothering quarterbacks. They just weren't that good. Well, if you've got to beat Clemson or Alabama, you better bother.
It seems to me that the Emerson sounds a little better quality in the audio. And now we'll try the 500,
And
Zenith
Michigan,
500.
for a different reason, more than I trust Georgia to get there. And again, I love Georgia football. I respect them tremendously. I need to see it before I'll believe it.
College Game Day on ESPN Radio. Stay-Bill 360 Protection provides the ultimate protection for your fuel system so you can do more enjoying in less time.
Zenith seems to be picking up a little bit of buzz from this fluorescent lamp up above here. Whoop.
We understand they have to make a big leap defensively because, and you might disagree with this, I don't think there's any way their offense is as good as it has been the last 2 years.
Zenith 500.
They're going to drop off. They might still be elite for this season
I think
offensively,
this is
but they're not going to be
what's known as the B model.
Almost beat Georgia.
The Sylvania.
Yes. Did not Oklahoma almost beat Alabama? No, they did not almost beat Alabama. They were down to 28-0.
Yeah, but then they came back and outscored Alabama in the last 3 quarters.
They never got it within single digits.
Emerson.
Yeah, but Alabama couldn't stop them in the last.
Okay, I know, but they didn't
problem is
almost beat them.
Oklahoma couldn't slow them
That's
down.
not
Was
the
the
same
problem.
Okay. Trevor's hoping there's a hard out
Sylvania.
coming up here. Here's what. No, it's going to get hard right now.
Defensively, I think they'll be a lot better.
And the Zenith.
I think they have star power on defense that has not yet been realized. Kenneth Murray, number 9, linebackers, one of the fastest, most disruptive linebackers.
All 3 are very nice radios. This one is certainly easier to fit in a coat pocket. I don't know that it sounds any better than the other 2, but it certainly is kind of an iconic radio and very collectible. This is not a bad looking radio. I like the metal on the front, the gold. Not quite as fancy as the Emerson though. Emerson made a whole series of these radios. There's 5 or 6 of them, and they're all named after rockets from the late 50s. There's a Vanguard and an Atlas, and forget which one this one is. Explorer. This is named after the Explorer rocket.
College football lives here. ESPN Radio and the ESPN app.
So there you have it, a comparison of the Emerson and the Sylvania and the Zenith, and you, depending on the quality of your own audio equipment that you're listening to this video on, you can try and decide which one you think sounds the best.